Hey everybody, this is Curtis from PSNStores.com. Today we're taking a look at Broforce. This is one of the March PlayStation Plus games. Specifically, this is the one that won the Vote to Play contest between Broforce, Assault Android Cactus, and Action Hank. The other two games are actually coming out next week. So we're just going to go into this. I've already started up a campaign. I guess I'm 9% in on normal, so we'll play offline. There's online and offline multiplayer up to 4 people. Haven't tried that out yet.
Let's go.
So, in Broforce, you play as the Broforce, a group of bros, all clearly it's a big parody basically. It's all very clearly inspired off of all of history's greatest bros. You know, you got your Chuck Norris, Mr. T. There's the Bro in Black, which I think is just Will Smith. Snake Broskin is one. So you've got a lot of like, just kind of weird name changes where they just insert bro into a person's name, and I think that stuff's pretty funny. And so what we got here is basically a kind of a side-scrolling shooter where you're going in, you're taking out the bad guys, you're rescuing other bros, and after you rescue a certain number of people, you unlock another character that will be added into the rotation. So every level you start out with a random person. They all have their own skills. So we've got here's our Bro in Black. So we've got kind of a laser gun here. And it has a bit of a knockback, and if I hit, so that's square or R2. If I hit triangle, you have more of a melee. So a lot of them it's just kind of like a knife attack, or like some of them will just punch people. And then circle, for this guy it's this, which I think confuses enemies. So we got our checkpoint here, which is of course the American flag. What else would it be, really? But what we got is, basically everything is destructible, which in cases like that, you need to be careful, because it is very easy to die in this game. Every bro counts as a life. So you see there's a guy right here I can rescue. Oh crap. I gotta be careful about these. I thought they were bears at first, but I'm not sure anymore. Anyways. Let's see what we can do. That's better. Okay. Oh, here we go. Brominator. Yep. I mean, sure. Why not? Like, so here we go. Oh, this is okay. It's great. So he's got a punch. And we'll say, let's see. If I hit circle. Oh, dude. That's pretty good. I don't know how well that plays on video. Because these characters are kind of small. So your circle is usually like your grenade or a secondary weapon, and in that case, he just... Oh, that's good. But yeah, so everything's pretty much destructible. You can blow things up, things will catch on fire. But you do need to be a little careful of that, because it is very easy to die. But the checkpoints so far have been pretty lenient. They've been pretty nice with them. And like I said, every time you rescue someone, that adds a life, and then you switch to that person. So now this guy, he works with dynamite, so we're gonna need to... Oh. He'll chuck it, or if you walk up close to an enemy, he'll just stick it onto him. And these dynamites will just stick to an enemy even if you throw it at them. And then circle will lay down a dynamite inside of a turkey. So it's a bit of a larger explosion. And his triangle is just a punch. And if he sticks a dynamite to them, they'll just run in terror. They're like, because they know. They know they're done. But... Alright. Alright, we got it. oftentimes you need to kind of... It is a bit of like a run and gun where you just go in guns blazing, not too concerned with what's going on. Sometimes you need to do that. In other cases, you need to kind of stop and look around and figure out what the best way to approach a situation is, because again, you don't have a lot of health. Like you can it's not necessarily a one-hit kill all the time, but it's very close to that, and so you do need to be really careful going into a situation, especially if there's like a handful of enemies around. Things could go really bad for you. Alright, so this one I get to control the missile. Or the rocket. We're out. Here we go. One thing I wish is like I wish there was a button to toggle their name. Just because I forget the exact name that they use for a lot of these characters. It shows up when you unlock them. Let's see. We're probably good. We don't have anybody to save down there. Oh, and also the level's in with literally just Satan standing at the end. And you can do with him as you please. Like, you can just punch him. There was once I just, like, grabbed him and I threw him off the cliff. Because why not? And, yeah, you know, you've got the... Oh, see, this music right here, it reminds me of, like, the original, like, Power Rangers theme. I don't know if that's specifically what they're going for. I'm sure it's not. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was pretty similar to that. Just, like, the American flag, like... Ugh. I think this is pretty funny. Like, I think they kind of nail what they're going for here. But obviously it's for a pretty specific crowd, I think. It's not for everyone. But yeah, I mean, I've cleared the first two stages of the campaign. There is a kind of a side mission that we might look at as well. And that one actually requires that you go in just alone. So that's a little harder. But so far, this seems pretty cool. I mean, again, I think a lot of the appeal is the fact that everything is just destructible. You're just going in, blowing stuff up. And, I mean, that kind of plays into kind of you know, the whole parody of this whole thing is. Of course. It's gotta be your roundhouse kick. There's usually a handful of levels in each stage, like on the world map. The first one didn't have a boss, but the second area I just cleared before doing the video did have a helicopter boss that I took out. That boss wasn't too bad, though I imagine the bosses probably would get pretty tough later on. One thing I'm actually curious about, if you go to the Broforce website, I might actually even just put a link to it in the video. They have a trailer for Broforce, which is like this animated, almost looks like an animated intro, like if Broforce was a cartoon, like a Saturday morning cartoon show. It's got this like intro with like a full-on song and everything, and they go down into this cave and they discover like aliens from the movies, and I think like even like I think there's like some characters from the movies there too. And so I'm curious if that's actually in this game, because that would be great. Because so far it's been like these enemies right here. But we'll see. Here's our snake bro skin. Ooh. Oh my god. Did we get it? No. All right, good. We should probably be getting pretty close to the end of this section. Okay, so I want to make sure I mention this because I've noticed it a handful of times. When you start the level, right after you jump out of the truck, there's like a brief second where the controls are not responding at all. Just like maybe like half a second, maybe even less. And you notice it because like you immediately want to start running right after you jump. So there's just this brief moment where it stops, but after that I haven't noticed anything all that bad from it.
Mission failed. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And it doesn't seem to have, oh, there we go. So it happened a little bit after that time. So I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I've really noticed thus far. I know I did read. I feel like I was reading yesterday. Some people were talking about them running into some bugs. That's the only thing I've noticed, but I've also only played this for about an hour, maybe a little over an hour so far. Oh crap. I was hoping I would be just far away enough to avoid that, but great. I imagine we should be getting pretty close to unlocking a new character. I don't know how many characters there are in this game either. I was looking to see if there was maybe like a screen that you could see who you've unlocked so far, but I didn't see anything. There's a place to like clear your unlock progress, I guess. But I didn't see like a character screen showing who you've got and who's missing. Sure. Okay, so he's got... Oh, his is weird. So, if you hold down shoot, you kind of charge it up. So the longer you hold it down, the more he's got. And his triangle is it's like a knife. And then circle. Oh. Let's try this. Alright, so specifically it has to be enemies that target. Hmm. We got it. Alright. That was a little risky, but it worked. There's a guy over there. Bro. I should probably say bro more often. Instead of like rescuing people, these are bros.
Terror cannon.
Alright. Kind of our second boss fight. The first one was Terror Copter. And it was just a helicopter. So not too bad. I've noticed, yeah, I mean, 2 bosses in, the first 2 haven't been all that bad. And I've been able to, like, drain into their health bar really, really easily. 8 more rescues until the next unlock. Alright. So yeah, you saw it briefly before. Here's our kind of world map right now. It's like... Okay, so I imagine we'll probably go all over the place. Is that Stonehenge? It's pretty good. We got our Eiffel Tower right here. We've got pyramids. Sure. Okay. So you've got your kind of main numbered locations. And then the C right here is a covert operation. A lone bro must recapture the supply drops that have fallen into terrorist hands. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this one too. So this one specifically, you've got 1 life. There are no other bros to rescue or that you can take with you, so it's a little harder. I was trying it earlier. I gave it a couple of tries, and I got, like, I'm assuming a decent ways through. I'm not really sure how long it is. But we'll see how far we can get here. All right. It's just the thing of like there's no checkpoints, so and you've got 1 life, so if you screw up, that's it. You got to restart. There has been a little bit of like, sort of like trial and error, where you kind of go in and maybe you mess it up the first time, but the next time you come back, it's like, okay, well, I did this last time and that really didn't work. gonna be rough. Nope. So I think... Oh. That would be bad. I think it was right here where I died last. Oh, come on. Well. I need that ammo up there. Okay. Oh god. This is new. Oh. We'll go this way. Nice. Just blow up everything. And assassinate their leader. Alright, this game's cool. It's got a lot of style, and I think the gameplay is actually pretty fun too. So, again, this is Broforce. It is available for free if you're a PlayStation Plus member as of this week. So it's going to be available all month. If not, I believe it's $15. That sounds right to me. But that is, that's Broforce. It's pretty cool, I think. Might as well give it a shot if you have Plus. Not gonna lose anything there. I like this game. This is cool. So, thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you next time. If you like this or any of our other YouTube videos, subscribe to our channel. If you'd like to support what we do in general, be sure to hop on over to patreon.com/PSNStores. Your patronage helps keep our podcast 100% ad-free. Thanks for watching.